Okay, we're at Middle Island and we're just getting ready to leave and head across to South Australia, crossing the Great Australian Bight and the Southern Ocean. A bit of a notorious stretch, but we have a beautiful weather window opened up. We shouldn't have anything over 20 knots, mostly 12 knots on the beam, so hopefully, beam and behind us, so hopefully we get a beautiful run. But yesterday when I was lifting tender, it went a bit funny on the block I was lifting from, and the block itself has broken. The mechanism, the framework that holds it with the lock on it. So you can see on the side here, it's snapped off on the side of that stainless steel bracket. And yeah, if that had happened while we're under passage, it would have been very unfortunate. Could have been really messy, especially if it was rough. So that's why we double lasso everything and extra safety on it. So definitely got to think about that when you're passaging. Oh, so we're all showered, we're all cleaned up, we're all ready to go. This is it. We're heading off, leaving Western Australia, South Australia. No border passes now. And we're off. 550 nautical miles.
Whoa! Not a fan.
And we're off. Goodbye, Middle Island. Heading into our first night, and it's a beautiful sunset. We're hacking along quite well, doing 7s, 8s sometimes on a first reef. Well, the wind's up a bit, it's about 14 knots. It's now 5 o'clock and we're 24 hours into our passage across the Great Australian Bight. We've done 165 nautical miles. We had averaged 7.1 knots overnight and a bit slower today, so our average for the 24 hours is now 6.9, so still pretty good. We're pretty happy with that speed, but we've still got 3 more nights before we pull into Ceduna. What's the passage been like for you, darling?
It's a lot better than I expected so far.
It's getting less windy.
Yeah, well, but then the engines go on, so. But the spinnaker's up, which is my favourite.
This is where we've sat for the last 24 hours. We've just sat in here. It's one of the benefits of the Seawind design. We just turned the chart plotter around and we've just sat in here looking out the front windows and sitting in the warmth. So yeah, I've just been sitting on the seat, pop my head out the window out the front behind me and have a look every 20 minutes and we just scoot along. It's been a very cruisy sail. Coming in.
I know, they're just, it's like that tag team.
Oh, they're all coming in, there's heaps. There's more coming. Oh.
There's so many. Just, yeah.
Can you hear them?
No. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Less now, we had about 30 at one point.
Yeah, I know. Yep. There's heaps of them. They're in front, on the sides. Oh, they get close. Got a bird just coming. She's like, is he going to take off? He's got his head down. Hey, mate, you're going to hit. You're going to hit you. Watch out. Swim. Yep.
go over that way.
No, we don't have to. It's all dolphins jumping and splashing. There must be a heap of fish. Must be a big bait ball. So we're just crossing the state line from Western Australia to South Australia. You can see the dotted line in an alley cat's already over. And Pete's not far.
We're about to cross into South Australia. Joe and I are originally from Adelaide, South Australia, so heading back to our original home state. We're about 20 metres. He's about to cross. Been waiting 2 days for this. I don't know who that was. That's it. We're now in South Australia. We've just lost 2.5 hours. We've got to adjust our clock to the daylight savings. So we're day 2 down, about to head into our 3rd night. We're about 310 nautical miles from where we left, so 155 a day, which isn't bad. We did a bit less today because there's no wind, and as you can hear, the engines are running. But another night, and we're well into South Australia at the moment, and we'll be into Ceduna.
Yep. So far we've had a really great passage. The winds are low and the sea's flat, so that ticks my boxes. Good morning. We've just completed our 4th night crossing the Great Australian Bight. We had a dream run, which is pretty cool. We're just about to arrive in Ceduna in a couple of hours. We've just got the sun rising. It's early this morning. Chris did the whole watch last night, or the last 4 nights. He's done an amazing job. I'm not a great passage person. The boys did an awesome job planning our crossing across here. We had great wind, just light winds, great winds, quite a flat sea, which was really nice to do 4 nights. So we did 4 nights, 3 days. So it gave us leeway today to get in later if the winds died down a lot less. But we had a good sail. It was pretty good. We had to motor some of it, but otherwise it was a pretty awesome sail.
We've just completed our 4th night at sea, and we're rounding the corner in towards Ceduna. We're going to tuck into Davenport Creek. It's a favourite spot that we've had camping over our years in South Australia. So we're just claiming Point Peter, I think it is. A bit different this time, sitting in a boat. It is notorious for mosquitoes, so we should be a little bit better off this time with a few extra screens as opposed to our tent. So we've just negotiated the entrance into Davenport Creek. A little bit shallow there. We drifted a little bit to the side and got to 0 under kill, but we're back in the channel now. We're back under 3 metres. So the last time we were in Davenport Creek would be about 6 or 7 years ago. And the first years we started coming here, about 10, we would often be the only camper here, but not the case anymore. She's a popular spot now. Yep.
That's there for a fair while. Oh, I'm gonna get wet feet.
That's it. Who's got the sandboard?
Pick me up, Kate.
What are you doing? You're not helping her?
Let's beat him, Karen. That's all right. I'll remember.
I know.
There might be another one.
Oh my god. It's like water, isn't it? Oh god. Oh, not loving it. One more?
No.
There's
Oh,
more.
that'll be at the top. Well, there's the top one.
Wait, there's more.
Is that the top one?
No.
You need some exercise.
Yeah.
You're killing me. We could have got to up there.
That'll do it.
Look at a lovely bottle of red wine sitting down there. What am I doing? Here we go. Oh! Oh, I thought he was going to go face first.
Oh, God.
Alright.
He might end up.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that. Amazing place.
Face. Look at him fly. Just bit too far. We're just heading out to Davenport Creek and he's still waking up. Do you want to give the information?
A day ago, this is 4:30. So yeah, we're heading over to dive the Eleni K near Goat Island, a ship that sunk in 1966 when it was loaded incorrectly out the captain's daughters, and it broke its back and sunk in the channel. They moved it a month later to the side, and it's been erect there to dive ever since.
Yeah, tide's out. We're going to watch that spot. You could be sitting on the bottom. All those birds are flying out. All these birds are flying out just to come and sit on this little patch here. It's a bit unusual. It's like they got a meeting. Come out here to stand out here, right all together.
We've just dropped anchor behind Goat Island out from Ceduna. The Eleni K is here. I've just had the tender in. I've just done a quick zoom around and I think I found the wreck. So we're getting set up and we're heading in to have a dive. Back on board, sails are up, and we're now heading into Ceduna to get some fuel. We've got some lovely friends in there from Sea Leaf that are helping us drive from the survey to the boat jetty to get the fuel on. Dive summary. Wanted to do that for about 10 to 15 years. Done it. Well, I'd do it again. We had 1/2 metre swell and the bottom was surgy. In spots we had less than 2 metres visibility. This is Great White territory. You'd have to convince me. You'd have to show me it was crystal clear, no surge at all, and then maybe. There's a lot there, it's all broken up, but yeah, I wouldn't say it was the best dive I've ever done. But oh well, we've done it, I can tick it off. Here in the headhands here are Thevenard, and we're rounding up into the bay into Ceduna proper. So the car's up on its fuel run. We've just chucked all the jerrys in the back. It's 800 metres from the boat ramp, so I'm walking up to fill my drums. Ian's in the car here to the ride, and then we'll fill them up and then take it back down, load up. 32.
Okay, here we are refueling. How many litres did we need, Chris?
22 drums, so 32, I'm losing count.
And
Tested me.
And our dear friend from Sea Leaf, look, he's brought his car down. We're loading the car up. Absolutely chockers. So how many drums all up, Chris?
22 drums.
22. It's Pete's turn this time. Done no regrets, I didn't video, I was too busy. Time to lift another second load onto his boat. Pete's just tying on his drums through the front there. He carries a lot of drums on the side for his spare fuel. And the fuel's already been put on, no regrets. And we'll head back into Ceduna and thank Brian from Sealeaf. Very much appreciated.
No, I've just had it running on me and I'm just sitting here like a stuffed mullet because I have no idea.
I'll put that in now if you say that.
Well, you video us both. For what reason?
Because we're here together.
Oh, I thought you'd give me one sentence and you do another sentence or something.
Well, it says something, so my arm's getting tired.
Oh, is it?